It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Fernando Crespo, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up, and he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
At the plate, Andrew Toles. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And now a pitch on the way. And this is taken for a called 3rd strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
This is in the air out to left field. Santana is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, second baseman Daniel Murphy.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything. Don't get called out on a third strike.
Swing and a miss, and that ends. Red Sox nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Sean Manaea gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep them in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then
into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first. Following the stolen bases, we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. A throw behind the runner at second, but the runner's back easily. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Turner is on his way home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, after losing game one of the series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game two is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Into the box now, Cesar Santana. He enters play sixth in the American League in the batting race. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses. Ball one. Runners on first with one down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting sixth. Designated hitter.
Stepping in, Jacob Pryor. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Three runs already home here. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. Alvarez has got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. In now is Pedro Alvarez, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Pedro Alvarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
The windup and the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Here's another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Lorenzo Cain. Talk about go and get a baseball. Man, he's fun to watch, especially when he's playing in a spacious ballpark like Kansas City. Goes and gets everything. Again, another guy who got cut his sophomore year in high school from his baseball team. Come on, coach, put him in the game.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Change up, little bit inside, 1-0.
1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Cain going back. At the track, the wall, gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 21 for him on the season, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Batting 7.
Russell Martin now.
The catcher, number 55.
As the changeup to him drops
Martin.
in there for the first strike. Batting average down in the low 210s. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. The 0-1 home to Martin.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
1 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter.
Here's Cody Ashe, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the White Sox 3 and the Red Sox 1. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez.
And leading off
and
for the
he
White Sox,
really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the 2nd, and the pitcher really struggled in the 1st inning, so you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And another foul ball. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Another one sent foul. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick over to his left. One out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Right fielder.
And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Standing in, Cesar Acevedo. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with two strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 delivery. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Ready for another chance? Trey Turner. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Here's the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Oh, 2, here it is. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The show is back on the south side after this. Coming to the plate now, Gavin Cecchini. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Gavin Cecchini.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Santana has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now, Josh Reddick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Baseman, Steve Pearce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And a rather easy first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Cesar Santana.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Cesar Santana. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking, I'm going to launch another.
Here he comes on 2-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Drilled to the right side. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the fourth inning. And you can see on the graphic there he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1-2.
One and two. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Hit back up the middle.
Turner has it.
No problem here. One away.
The batter, first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Pedro Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-0.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Michael Conforto will be next. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He
Left
tried to
fielder,
entice him with that 3-2
Michael
pitch, but he didn't take the
Conforto.
bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
In for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score the runner from third. Alvarez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game, drives in a run right there. This is his third RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
Martin.
Russell Martin now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 home to Martin.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Slow roller back to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody.
Here's Cody Ashe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Cicchini.
Into the box, Gavin Cicchini. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santana going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Ashe rounds third and is digging for the plate, and not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 1-0. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. A called strike over the outside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and this is going to be a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 5 and the White Sox 3. Striding into the box, Jacob
Leading off
Pryor.
the 4th for the White Sox, designated hitter, Jacob Pryor.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled straight back. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Tried to put him away on a changeup, but that one was up. Anytime a changeup is up, you recognize it. When it's down, very tough to hit. He just missed the spot.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez in the dirt, and now let's see. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Now another 2-2. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pitch is a cold strike. The tag by Frazier, and he's out at third base. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3.
Good guys held in check here. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Josh Reddick.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
As it's grounded sharply to first.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Todd Frazier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt, but you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Ready with the 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
The first baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Sean Tollison is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Sean Tollison.
Pedro Alvarez will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and he's ready. Here's the first offering, and here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the White Sox 3. So striding in, Cesar Acevedo. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alvarez in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And the pitch on 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate, and the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Here's Steve Pearce now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Cesar Santana is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, he's struggling here in the 5th inning. You know what? You got to finish that 5th inning to get that win in the win column. He's got 2 outs, so it's a big battle right here for him to get that next out.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2-1.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-4. Ready for another shot now. Russell Martin, lifetime against Sean Tollison, 0 for 4.
Russell Martin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pierce is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter Cody Ashe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Ashe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Now the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop Gavin Cecchini.
Striding in once again, Gavin Cecchini, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 5-4. Here's Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman, Starlin.
And now Boston's
Castro.
bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball on the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jacob.
Digging
Pryor.
in once again, Jacob Pryor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Nope,
and that
that's a
misses
ball.
for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Here it comes. Strike called, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's a 1 positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
1-0 count. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Erasmo Ramirez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Mike Zunino will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Acevedo. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reddick has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back here on the south side of Chicago. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Fernando Salas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Fernando Salas.
Ready once again, Andrew Toles. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Fielder, Andrew Toles.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Al Albuquerque gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Al Albuquerque.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
And
he'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Trey Turner.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. On the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. A quick out number one.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Nope.
Boy, good
Inside,
bite on the
2.
slider, and it just missed inside. 1 out, nobody on. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has
Up
wheels,
next for the
right?
White Sox.
All he wants to do is
Third
get on
baseman.
base and take advantage of the strength of his
Pierce.
game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Steve Pierce now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Todd Frazier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. The fast shoe tops. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Standing in, Pedro Alvarez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And he takes a called strike 2.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Visiting Red Sox on top in the 8th inning as you get a look at the line score to this point.
Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball that time, not even close. 2 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox on top 5-4. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
stepping in, Cesar
And
Santana.
for the White
He'll
Sox,
get things started now in the
left
bottom of
fielder,
inning number 8.
Cesar
Now action in the
Santana.
bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
2-2.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. To second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Standing in now, Jacob Fire, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-2 home. Seared down the first baseline. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth is.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 41, Paul Clark.
Russell Martin now.
Leading
No
off for
hits in
Boston,
3 tries so
the
far.
catcher,
He's
number
struck out
55,
once.
Russell Martin.
Hard hit toward the hole, and Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Here's Cody Ashe. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to, but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Into the box, Gavin Cecchini, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Tolles as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to Pierce at first, but too late to get them both.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding into the box,
Reddick.
Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes a good curveball at the knees.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
The 0-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 5-4. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jose Ramirez.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Frazier is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping
Now
for.
batting.
1 away.
Catcher Mike Zunino.
Brad
Your
Miller
attention, please.
will pinch hit here, and
Hitting
he's
for
the
the White
potential
Sox.
tying run.
Number 13, Brad Miller.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Murphy is there. Throw on to first, and the White Sox are down to their final out now.
Now batting, right fielder Cesar Acevedo.
Plate, Cesar Acevedo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Sean Manaea gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 37th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Boston Red Sox: 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of Guaranteed Rate Field.